we're working it out. Greetings. I never. I was like, you like my glasses? I'm like, bro, they're literally lopsided. You probably just didn't see that they're lopsided, but they were a really nice pair of glasses. It was a nice frame. Oh Lord, got stuff on my face always. I just had some food, a little bowl. Greetings. It is I, Charisma, also known as Oracle Gems, and I honestly, my intention was pretty vain. I'm pretty basic. I'm a pretty basic bitch, and I'm pretty like surface level and very much determinating. OMG, I think there's just this beautiful clashing. I'm very egotistical. I'm a very egotistical. It's crazy because I'm channeling and I'm just really, it's just like, man, like, what is the mind? I'm trying not to go down some rabbit holes, but I'm just like, what is really your mind? And like, what is really free will? And it's just like, if things are pre-written and predestined for your life, and you kind of like picked, like literally the movie Soul, right? I guess it's just like this fun game, but then you're like on ground. Soul really did hit it kind of like on the head for the most part. And it's just like, if we're like choosing, you know, the spirit kind of like gets an identity, and that's the soul, right? And so you're going along this endless incarnation of this endless game. And so does that mean souls can be obliterated? Like, gone? Like you're that being. Anyways, see? 'Cause I'm just looking at the way they made the movie, and it's just like my mind is going. But also, it's very, like, when I saw the movie, I'm like, you know what? I've been like in the realms, and this is pretty accurate, like for the most part. And I'm trying not to bunny hop, but I really feel like, bro, okay, we're in the season of, I don't know, something with the transits right now. What is it? Y'all want to drop it in my brain? It's something, I don't know, maybe Pluto, I don't know, it's maybe Pluto or Venus, I don't know. One of those are acting up, I don't know. That's what just came to me, but I know that it's something with the transits for sure right now, to where we're literally being pushed, not even called. Like, nobody calling you. You don't have the option to freaking answer the phone anymore. It's not optional. Like, we're getting to a point on Gaia where healing is not optional. You will be dragged. So if you're not doing it voluntarily, you're literally going to be dragged into your own crock of shit like it's yours. So like, you can't, like, that's why I'm just like, there's really no sympathy to a degree of a lot of the things that people are indulging in and investing in willingly, and knowing what it is underneath. Like, they just choose to like put their head in the sand, and it's just like, I don't have sympathy for the prolonged suffering that you are literally inflicting upon yourself. And I had to get my own self out of those cycles. Like, I had to drag my own self out of my own crock of shit. And I'm still, even after years and years of dedication, devotion to my spirit, my highest state of beingness. Granted, there's lots of fumbling. Of course, that's life. But really, truly having the devotion to really keep going at it, I just feel like, man, I'm still going through cycles of deeper delving to basically perfect. We're basically here, basically perfecting the craft of manifestation, the craft of like, we are the divine manifested, right? So how using our power conferred by God. And I'm gonna insert the Star of David. If you know, you know. Okay, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, get into the know. But like, really harnessing all of these energies and really diving into like, basically your astrological chart is like the key. That is the key to like your life. And so if you're not in the know already organically, you can do some research on it. And I still have to do a little bit more research. I want to dive deeper into it. But literally tapping into the planetary grid, literally the planetary systems, and like organic wisdom, harnessing that power. Oh man, we're just so powerful. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm trying not to bunny hop. See, that's what I was saying about the subconscious mind. I was getting there, right? it's showing me things, and we're all in these transits, right, collectively, where we're all being guided deeper into our subconscious mind and really being challenged. So I feel like it may be different degrees with different people, you know, because we all have our own energetic signatures. We all have our own states of, we all have our own, like, I'm just, mana hits different with certain people and certain, like, bloodlines even. And not everybody's on the same wave, and some people are actually fully asleep to their truest power, and some people are awake to it, or some people are on the path to wanting to know more about being awake to it. So it's like, to different degrees, we're all kind of being showed. The mirror is being held up in front of everybody, period. Regardless, whether the lights is off or the lights is on, it don't freaking matter. The mirror is still being held up. Whether or not your eyes are open or you care to look into it, it don't matter, because it's gonna either be subconsciously projected into your reality, and it's going to emit chaos, and then you're just gonna be fragmented moving throughout reality, and you're gonna get bits and crumbs of pieces, which is why people are overworking on these underpaid jobs, because you don't know your worth. You're not actualizing anything. You're not tapping into your fullest potential. You're not connecting with the true source of God, that's life force within your DNA. So it's like you're literally being left out in the cold just by your own choice, even if you're not fully aware of all of the fucking the tiny signatures, the fucking, what is it called, damn it, the fine print. If you're not aware of it, it don't matter. You signed the contract. We all have birth certificates, you know, we all have freaking, you know, work with me. That's why I just want to be a channel, because when I work against, when I'm trying to go off my ego, it's like, you're gonna flop. You're gonna fucking flop if you try to go against spirit, like against what God has destined for you. That's why people are flailing, bro. And then you find yourself working 2-3 jobs. You can't get a day off. You have no breaks. They won't even give you PTO. You asking permission to go to the bathroom and battling people for your rights. And it's just like, oh, a graduator. Congratulations. So beautiful. She has long curly hair. That's beautiful. With their dresses. But yeah, like, you literally have to tap into your full potential. Like, where some of us are getting to a state, if you ever had any sort of spiritual awakening and you literally are mentally claiming a spiritual awakening of some sort, there is no gains for you. Because once you go into once you've had that spirit, that means you're going through states of initiation. You're literally being guided to heal for your bloodline. And I feel like, yeah, once you like go into that state, you can't deny it anymore. You can't just go halfway and be like, okay, all right, Christ, this was cute, see ya. Like, no, once God is, you're not about to be guided halfway, go through some three of the blocks, and you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna call it quits. You can't. That's not how that works. And then be wondering, woe is me, why can't I get this? Oh, it's just this. You can't say shit because you just dropped it. And you can't just drop it, because you're gonna get dragged slowly back. And healing, that's what I was saying before, like, healing is not a freaking choice. It's not a freaking choice. It's an illusion of a choice. You don't have a choice, because when you don't heal it consciously, and you don't consciously delve into what's underneath, you're just gonna get dragged by your shadow. You're just gonna get dragged to hell. And now you don't know why everybody's doing you wrong. You keep getting dragged into freaking horrible ass situations, horrible ass shit. And you're always fucking angry, and you're always fucking this. And you get cysts and fibroids, and you bleed for fucking 20 days straight. Babes, because you didn't want to face yourself. She's speaking to you. Your womb is speaking to you. Your testicles, they really do be, I really feel like you can really communicate with them. Like, they be speaking to you if you get that certain clench. Like, that's what blue balls is. They're telling you, like, hey, homie, where's the love? Like, but as a woman, I have a womb, I have a pussy. So, like, she speaks. She really freaking speaks, bro. And I've been throwing a lot of tantrums because I'm getting more in tune with it. And just, like, the fact that none of this structure was made to suit the woman. Like, it's not made to, especially the soft woman, the woman who's really organically, naturally in her divine feminine, primarily. Like, I don't even want to be too much in my masculine. I'm not really trying to think too much now. The numbers jumble up in my brain, Brody. Like, where's the dowry? Because without all the misogyny, where's the dowry? Because I'm not finna be doing all of that. for real. And it's just like, oh man, I feel like because I just ate food, and so now that I'm tapping into all of this, my stomach's like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I can't come up with you, but it was healthy. Well, I guess rice can be healthy. It had rice in there, and then it had like some meat, it had some lamb, and some lots of different vegetables. I really freaking love. Let me just shout out fermented foods. I want to get more into fermented foods. I really wanted to, like, my intuition was like just meat, red meats, literally just lamb. I like no other meat, just lamb. Maybe bison if I can find like a sustainable source, bone in. Like, I want to do bone in because it's less tampered with and halal. But like really lamb chops is it for me. I was gonna do lamb and like do my broths and my brines and my fermented foods, because once you ferment the vegetables, it's carbs, right? It's a form of a carb in the vegetables. When you eat raw vegetables, you're eating something that really we weren't really made to digest. Raw vegetables. We're not pandas, okay? You see, they lounge. They barely have energy to move around because they're just eating plants, and they become a plant, right? And they move really slow. That's why when you're a beast, you're in beast mode. Like, meat does it for real. Like, anyways, or juice. Like, juice is very the fruit off the trees, bro. That's why I rep watermelon juice. And it's interesting, watermelons grow on the ground. Ha. Wouldn't that be crazy, a watermelon tree? That would be so... Anyways, my brain. I just want to see one make an image of that with watermelons on the tree. But anyways, I just think it's interesting. But like, that's really tapping into like a very potent source. They call it H3O. And I really want to do a melon juice fast again. But in my predicament... Oh wait, I forgot to ask her. Homegirl said she's gonna bring me fresh juice. Dang. It's okay. Speaking of juice, I need to go get me a refill. Carl will let you get refills. I'm about to go get me some more ice. I actually got it without ice, and I regret that because it's hot. And you see how I ramble. Anyways, my brain just wants to keep going on just senseless nonsense that I just find kind of... It just feels good to ramble sometimes, and things that are just funny and senseless. And my brain will just keep going, and I'm just like, chill. I just did this in front of someone because they were asking me. It's funny because they're actually supporting autism awareness, like a foundation, and I just was going on and on. I just made a joke about me being on the spectrum, and he didn't get it, and it just was weird. And I was like, okay, I'm rambling. I was like, okay, bye. And it's, yeah. Graduation, yes. I look at beautiful. I just see all of the girlies in the dresses. It's a big family. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A family of 7. One of the girls just graduated. She has this long, beautiful, curly hair. And I love the dresses. All the girls are wearing dresses. And the mom, she's so conservative. She has like this beautiful long... I love it. I can just feel that energy from them. They're very like, I don't know. It's a well put together family. It's giving... I'm having them on camera. There they are. Let me stop. You can't see their face. It's just the freaking... Anyways, I love myself. For me, I'm gonna share my experience, and I feel like it's actually like this for all of the women who's been doing the work, all the medicine women, all the oracles, and just, you know, probably just women in general, but just truly being... And I can't even say that. That's why I say medicine women, the oracles, because we're really tapping in. Because if you're not prepared for it, I just truly feel like God's not going to guide you into it if you're not really prepared. Okay, Kava. Unsponsored. But this literally was a strawberry citrus, and I mixed it with the cucumber mint. Really good. Oh man, slightly went up the wrong. Oh man. And I went up instead of down. Can't have that. Oh, my brain's all over the place. And I've been raging. I've really been a raging bitch lately. And it's just been a lot of emotions, like a lot of rage, and on top of the bamble brain, and I'm just really trying to be at peace and live my best freaking life I'm trying to get you on camera, but that backpack is so cute. And since she's with somebody else, they have like these really cute, look like handmade. I wonder if they custom made those backpacks because it matches her shirt. But anyways, yeah, so we're really being called into our subconscious mind. If you don't do the womb work, you will be dragged by your womb. Like, the entire species is reliant upon the feminine essence. Well, all source of creation, all forms of life is relying upon the feminine essence. It's Gaia, it's a giant womb. We're living in a fucking cosmic womb, like, duh. And we're not gonna get into parthenogenesis. We're not gonna get into that. I'm just saying, wink, 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 nudge, nudge, nudge. Anyways, like, the woman is the physical embodiment of the purity, essence of the divine feminine. And men spiral out of women, and white spirals out of black. All colors spiral out of black. All black holes, all the colors. Isn't that so freaking phenomenal? I love that for us. I love that for us. And brown too. Like, if you just mix all the colors in a crayon box, it's gonna make a very weird looking, not so, I don't want to say not pleasant, but it's gonna make a very weird brown. I guess you have to blend it. It's all in the blending. Yeah. But yeah. Oh snap, bugs landed on me. Have a good day. I already knew what the energy was gonna be, but I said it anyway because I'm just spreading the love of life of Christ. I already knew what the energy was with this girl. But anyways, oh, that was the other thing I was gonna rant about. It was like a little mini story time, and I feel like I'm gonna insert it in there, but maybe not. I want to stay focused on the topic. It was just literally face your shadows, face your, oh no, the bag is being blown away. Ugh. I need that cup to get a refill, bro. Oh man, my stomach is full. I might wait on the refill. Yeah, I did a good view. Yeah, so I want to wrap this up. I just can't even stay focused. I'm bunny hopping all over the place. It's crazy. And I'm looking phenomenal. Really need to get new glasses for real. I have my eyes on a perfect spot too. I need some of those European glasses. But yeah, your shadows will be revealed. What's done in the dark will have to come to the light, or what's shoved in the dark has to come to the light. And we're potent, powerful, divine beings. And yeah, like, you have to face it, or it will face you and dump everything on you all at once, whether you're ready for it or not, because it has to go. And if it doesn't go, y'all, I even made a funny reel about this. It will turn into subconscious muck, and if it's enough subconscious muck, all of that muck will literally come from your higher energetic bodies, your higher, like, mental, your higher awareness, and your higher development. It's gonna keep fucking falling, charisma. And your higher emotional body, it literally will transmit itself into your physical vessel, and now you have a disease in your body. And once that shit manifests physically, it's very hard to get rid of. It's not impossible, of course. There's healing herbs, there's sound healing, and of course we're 80% water, so water healing methods are the most potent forms, because we all come out of water, and we're 80% of it. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, it's just deal with it when it's energetic. Deal with it when it's just, be like if it's just heavy periods. That's it. You're good. Well, I feel like if you have heavy periods, you probably have some sort of cyst, maybe one small one or one that comes and goes or something like that. Because I had a few of them, and it was such a distraught feeling. I was distraught to find that I had it, because I was trying to avoid being like my grandmother and my auntie, who both had hysterectomies, and I refused. And I was just like, this shit ain't happening. This is not happening to me. I'm not getting any sort of hysterectomy, and I'm definitely not. And I was just like, fuck a fibroid. These cysts are not turning into fibroids. We're about to kill them where they're fucking at. And it's just all energetic. You can do physical. Of course, I was doing the physical stuff, the baths. I was doing all of that, the soaks. But really, the shit is heavily energetic. And when I say energetic, bro, I'm beyond something that you can physically touch. Like, it's simply emotional. Like, when I started doing pole dancing, bro, the giant, like, I don't know what I had inside of me. I didn't feel it at the time. But when I did the pole dancing, literally, I went to the, I just felt something gush out of me. I'm like, what? And then I laid, I had to collapse into the couch. And this is when I was staying with my friend, because there was too many emotions at home. And I literally was crying and crying. I mean, a deep cry. And this was after pole dancing. And I'm not even good. I can't even hold myself up the pole, but I was just kind of like exploring it for myself and pretty much self-teaching. And YouTube University, y'all. Yeah. And I was just doing that. I hold imagery very well. And so I would just watch YouTube University, child, watch women doing it, and then I would just execute it. And that's how you self-teach. Truly, you just got to be consistent with it. And that's when I was just crying and crying. I was like mourning, really. And then I felt a huge gush, and then I went, and it was just like, you can tell. I'm like, this is not period blood. And I was like, okay, yeah. And there was like a mix with like a mucusy type, and then the smells are just, it's the worst smell. Like getting if you ever had a cyst or fibroid, fibroids have to be removed, I think. But if you ever had a cyst and you do the healing and it has to pop and come out of you, oh my God, it's the worst smell. And it's literally exactly what it is. Energetically is what it's going to be physically. It's just a muck up of negative emotions, negative feelings, negative events, any experiences that your womb has went through. She's literally storing it inside of her. And if you don't clear it out or give her a leeway to express herself sexually, sensually, artistically, even just simply being fucking silly, y'all, like we were when we were children, just being too tied up, too wound up, she will literally store it. And if you store enough of it, that's how it turns into cysts. And man, I can't stand it, bro. The womb ailments are the worst. The cysts are horrible. And I had the yeast infection once, y'all. It took me once. I never thought I would, but crazy enough, I'm like, that's why, the name makes sense. That's when I ate a whole bunch of empanadas. I ate like the whole thing, not in one day, but I was like eating it every single day, and it was too much yeast. And it literally, what you eat really truly does go to your vagina, y'all. It really truly goes to your vagina. And like my vagina, with the way that I operate, if I eat whatever I eat, I'm gonna smell it. I feel like all women operate that way, but I'm just so highly aware. Like it's like literally the same. The way that it goes in is the way that it comes out, and it's like, this is crazy. It smells exactly like what I ate. And so that's why I'm just mindful of what I eat. That's why okra does what it does. The texture of it goes straight there. And that's why they repping okra for real. But yeah, literally your vagina, all of it, all of your organs are connected. So like what you put in your stomach, your vagina is going to be like, girl, I have no choice but to relay it. That's what's here. And we're just such a divine, intelligent system. That's why I want some mangoes. I need some mangoes. That's why they're eating pineapples. But like, I want some mangoes, because pineapples are so acidic. I realized that. I'm like, this is a lot of acid, honestly. Like maybe in moderation, or like mixed into a tea. See, boiling it into a tea is really good. That really helps you like with digestion. But yeah, I need some mangoes and some peaches. That's where it's at. Mangoes, peaches, arugula just popped up. Yeah, because my eyes be dry and itchy, and Spirit was like, arugula, baby. And I did it. I got like the thing of arugula for like $4. I feel like you can get that shit. You can get way more at the market. I gotta go to the Mexican markets, bro. But like literally, I juiced it, and it tastes like it tastes like it sounds, arugula. It tastes exactly how I thought it would. It's like a bitter, earthy taste, slight bitter, not too strong. I can tolerate the taste. And I should mix it with cucumber, arugula, cucumber, maybe mint, basil, and some sort of melon. That would be so good. I want to do my juice cleanse. It's so bad. I've been wanting to do it for the longest, but being out here where I'm at, not having like a stationary space right now, I'm just like, I can't just, take a giant watermelon home and cut it open and juice it. Like, I don't have any of those amenities right now, but I will soon, and I'm looking forward to it. And I can't wait till I kick back in my crib and just let my body cleanse itself. And it's just hard to like do water, because water is torture unless it has live electrolytes. You're not doing yourself any good, because especially if it's cold turkey, it's like, damn, you're really torturing yourself, because your body is like, what the fuck? what happened? And you do need fat. Your body, we survive off of fat. Like our brain can't. You can't live without having fats. Like that's pretty much what we're running off of. I mean, just simply your body having fat on your body, like that's what keeps you going. And like those, oh man, it's so intricate. And those hormones that are like filtered and pheromones, not pheromones, definitely hormones. Dang, I feel like I need to study the human body because I feel like I don't even know half of how it really operates. But yeah, the fruits are so good. I want to get more into it. I love me a peach, pear, mango combination. Oh, and papaya. That is, and I add cinnamon to it and coconut milk. That is the greatest combination ever. And I feel good. I just had like a salad bowl with rice. Salad bowl with rice on it. One of those little bowls from Cabo. That was pretty good. I actually was able to eat pretty much the whole thing. I just threw a little bit of it away because I was full. But I pretty much ate the whole thing, which I usually can't eat that amount. I just been eating it really light. But I handled it pretty well. And yeah, I'm at 26 minutes already. And yeah, so it's time to face ourselves and really challenge. It's really challenging us. And I had posted the card pull that I did yesterday in my Instagram, on my Instagram page. I actually want to go ahead and, I forgot, I want to post it on my YouTube page as well. Basically the card of the day. And I feel like at this point I'm not going to do it because it was the card of the day and the other day is gone already. But basically it was pretty much going into ourselves and how we're being showed our subconscious mind, our subconscious patterns, and our subconscious beliefs. And it's literally being taken, scooped up. I just see like some goddess scooping it up into that giant pouring thing and just like pretty much pouring it out in front of you into your hands. Like that's Aquarius energy, that water bearer. And so like the subconscious mind is like subconscious waters, right? So it's literally the bearer of fruits. Like she's gathering, that's what came up. She's like gathering these things and just giving it to you so you can see it, so that way you can weed out the good ones. Like keep the fresh fruits, and if they're not fresh, if they're rotten, you have to get rid of them because all other fruits are going to be affected by that one rotten fruit. Yeah. Ooh, sea moss jelly. Oh yes, they're definitely speaking to me now, so I'm gonna tap in with that. And dang, I've just never been a fan of sea moss. I think because I'm one of those people, if it gets overhyped, I'm turned off by it. I'm turned off by it. The market's oversaturated. Like everybody's doing it now. I get it, that's how collective consciousness works, but it was just too much so quickly, and I'm just like, I tried it once. I'm just like, it's cool. I mean, sea moss is cool. I don't know. I would just kind of eat seaweed. I don't know. Because seaweed and kelp kind of like fermented or sauteed, they like kind of have the same benefits. But I guess when you cook it, the heat does take away some of the benefits. I don't know. Sea moss was just kind of like sea moss. You know what? I think part of it was the prices. People were kind of really charging for sea moss, honestly. And I was just like, bro, that much for a little jar of sea moss jelly? And you know what's funny? I go to the beach. Like I went to the beach in Miami and the beach in St. Pete. And I'm just standing at the beach. And there's just up and down the entire beach. There's just endless amounts of fucking seaweed. I think it was seaweed, or maybe it was some sort of like, bro, all of them are the same. Whether it's kelp, seaweed, or sea moss, they have similar properties. I'm like, you literally can just pick it up and take it home. Like literally, and just clean it off and use it for free. It's literally at the public beach. I just never did it. I don't know. But yeah, that was that. And hopefully you take this message to like, just take this time to, I feel like, I guess from my perspective of always kind of being on my healing journey, I'm just like, time is gone. But it's still here. I just feel like, damn, if you haven't been doing shadow work at this point in Kali Yuga, I just feel like, damn, it's the shadow work is going to do you. Shadow work, if you're not doing the shadow work, it's going to do you in ways you don't like. And that's how it goes. But yeah, it's the shadow time to kind of have the mic. That's what it's been. That's why I've been snapping, bro. I've been saying all of the crazy things. And I'm usually like, I'm going on the flip side of the coin. I'm being shown my other side. And I'm usually still like, I don't know, like, saying no to her, like, no, that's not okay, that's not appropriate, that's not what we are. I don't like to use that term. OMG, when people say dirty talk, I'm always like, it's not dirty, it's clean. I'm that person. I've always been that person. But now it's really kind of showing me, like, it's okay if you want to talk dirty. You don't have to be so anal. Like, oh my goodness, I'm like being so literal about it. Like, it's not dirty, my sex is clean, it's not dirty, I'm a clean woman, okay? Even on the streets, y'all. I just want to throw out, it's not really random, it's a sidebar. Just because you're on the streets, y'all, there's soap. They give out soap for free. The churches give out soap for free. Like in Jacksonville, the libraries was giving out soap. The soap is literally, if you can scoop up $1, it's $1 and some, like 25 cents. You should water everywhere. There ain't no excuse, bro. I stay clean now. It's clean. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. I'm exfoliating and everything. Like, it's water and soap everywhere. If you hate water, say that and stuff. And some people be spilling so bad. I was like, bruh. Like a little musk. Okay, that's understandable, but dang. So where I gotta fucking run away is crazy. It is free and cheap. And you gotta prioritize your health and your well-being. But anyways, yeah. I guess I'm done talking now. That was the message. This went on for a reasonable amount of time. I'm only almost at 32 minutes. And if you'd like to hear me talk, you can always donate to my Cash App. And yes, y'all Venmo users and Zelle users, I'm going to get Venmo and Zelle. Jeez. I guess I got to come on to the other side. Because some people, there's so many people that I come across who want to invest in me instantly. They're like, yeah, sure. You got Venmo? You got Zelle? And I'm like, I don't. And I'm like, I don't have Cash App. Get Cash App. Cash App to me is the best one. But okay, Venmo and Zelle. I'm going to come see what y'all have going on. I need to get those apps so people can pay me. Because I hate to miss out on a few sales and a few opportunities and donations because I don't have the app. What the fuck? I'm going to download these little apps and I'm going to make sure I have as much as them. I feel like 4 of them is okay. If I have 4 different ways to get paid, including Apple Pay, because I don't want to give people my numbers, but it's fine. They can have the number because that's how people Apple Pay. I'm going to see if there's a different way. I don't think there is because, yeah, it's not. It's through your Apple phone. I always felt some type of way about putting my private number on display, but I might have to. I think I'll probably keep it private if they want to, because I'm doing everything pretty much on ground in person because you can't rely upon the internet too much. It's just a tool. But yeah, I need to get all of my digital set up so people can just click the link and literally send whatever they want, and boom. I want to keep it super easy. I want y'all to click, boom. And that's why I want to get my I need to do my website. I know I've been saying that for the longest. If y'all follow me, I've been saying I was going to do a website for a long time. I'm going to do it. But yeah, that's it. Donate to my Cash App. It's going to be below. It's Charisma Clemens. And that's also my PayPal if you just don't have Cash App but you have PayPal. Go crazy with the PayPal. Actually, damn. So they be checking my accounts. They clocked my PayPal, I think, because they sent me a notification. I remember I ignored it because I don't use PayPal, but I should check it just in case. And then because I have the physical card, I might as well get that correct. Yes, I need to do that. And then they fucking clocked my Venmo, which is weird. They just kind of shut my Venmo account down. And I was getting money into it. I just didn't know how to utilize it. I think I have to get the Venmo card. Or I should be able to get it digitally. I have to figure this shit out. This tech stuff, honestly, there's just so many different apps and so many different things going on. I have to figure it out. And I wanted to mash it all together so y'all can, it's easy for y'all if y'all want to make a purchase or a donation. You can literally just click, boom, sent. I want to make it easy. So yeah, stay tuned for my website. And I do have my dance classes posted on my Instagram, but I really want to just do the website so you can just go straight to my link in my bio, click which classes you want or which service you want if you want a private session, and just click the calendar. That's the type of shit I want to have. I have a feeling Jotform does not do that, because Jotform is free, but you know how the world works. If it's for free, it's, you get what you pay for. Investing a little bit gives you better quality. But yes, better quality, better pizza, Papa John's. So random. But if you want to donate anyways, my Cash App's Charisma Clemens. If you want to book a service, the fees and the services are pinned to my posts, pinned to my profile in a post on my Instagram page. So once you click my Instagram page, you'll see it immediately. DM me if you want to book a session, or you can send me an email if you don't have, if you, I don't know, I just be saying email because it sounds better, but if you want to DM me, I don't care. Email, DM me, I'ma see it, period. And my email, my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram are all the same names, so y'all don't have to be confused. It's all Charisma. I'm sorry, no, it's not. Oh Lord, that's my Cash App. It's all Aurorical Gems, and I'm gonna type it down below so you can read it and weep. Yes, donate, book a service, comment, like, share, subscribe. You can do one of those. Liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all free features. Yes, so stay hydrated and stay bodied in your breath and in your bliss. Bliss clicks. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Ciao.